I am really excited to be the one to talk to you about iPhone in the enterprise. From the beginning of launching iPhone, which is not so long ago, we've had some great customers right at the forefront wanting to work with us to adopt the iPhone into their enterprise environments. For example, Genentech. As you know, Genentech is the world's leading biotech company. We have a great relationship with Genentech. Their CEO, Art Levinson, is a great board member for Apple. So we do a lot of wonderful things together. And right now at Genentech, they have thousands of iPhones deployed across multiple organizations, from sales to R&D. To get a sense for what does the iPhone mean inside Genentech, the quote here from Todd Pierce, VP of Corporate Information Technology: "The iPhone is a watershed event in mobile computing for corporations." Wow, that's incredible. I mean, they are an amazing company with thousands of iPhones. And it's not just businesses. We also have great enterprises in the incredible universities we work with. We have a great number of large customers that have huge networks. In fact, one of the leading universities in the world is right in our backyard, Stanford University. I'm working with them as well. Right now at Stanford, they have hundreds of iPhones deployed across faculty and staff. In the words of their CIO, Bill Klebsch, "The iPhone has worked effortlessly at Stanford, and the user acceptance just astounded us. We've been inundated with orders." That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. I think you can guess why that might be. And the iPhone is an amazing device with a breakthrough user interface. With just your finger, you can surf the web, check your email, manage your contacts, contact friends. It's an incredible device for enterprises. But there are a lot of things that enterprise customers, these and others, have told us are the things holding it back from really being huge in the enterprise. So we've been hard at work listening to them, compiling lists, trying to understand what do they really want to take the iPhone way out into giant numbers across enterprises. And what is that? Well, first and foremost, great email integration. Enterprise customers want the iPhone to integrate and get push email directly from their email servers. Huge request. Just as big, they want great calendar integration. They want to be able to get their calendar items pushed to them wherever they are, over the air, all day long. They also want to get access to their contacts and have it pushed back and forth with their servers. And we get to their corporate contact list through global address lists. They want to build in additional VPN types, and most often requested is Cisco IPsec VPN, built right into the iPhone. They want two-factor authentication with certificates and identities. They want enterprise-class Wi-Fi with WPA2 Enterprise and 802.1x. They want to be able to have tools to help them enforce security policies, like mandating use of pins on the iPhone. They want tools to help them configure thousands of devices as they deploy iPhones across their enterprise, to set up all those mail and calendar services, to set up those VPN and security policies, all simply automated. And in the unlikely event it's lost or stolen, they want the ability to protect that data, be able to remotely wipe it. That's the long list of important features that enterprise customers have told us that if we just did these things, would really help the adoption be huge in the enterprise. Well, I'm really excited to be the one to tell you today that we're doing all of these things in the next release of the iPhone software. Now, they don't just say, "Hey, I like push email and push calendaring." They're much more specific than that. Right? What our customers have asked us in large part to do is to build in Microsoft's Exchange support right into the iPhone. So I'm also excited to be the one to tell you today that we are working with Microsoft, and we have licensed the ActiveSync protocol to build directly into the iPhone, so the iPhone can work directly with corporate Exchange servers. And that is a huge request for our customers to be able to deploy iPhones in very large numbers across all these enterprises. So how does that work? Well, to help explain it, I find it useful to understand the old way before we look at the new way. So there is an older way to do things that some have made to work, using older generation smartphone devices. If you ever see any of these around, they do get push email and contacts and calendaring. And you think they come from the servers in the environment, but they don't actually work that way. They first come, for example, to your device from a network operations center that is outside your firewall. It's even outside the country for most people. And that has to get its information from something that's inside your firewall that you have to set up, that's a proprietary messaging server, and that's where it comes from. And of course, that gets its data from your Exchange server. So you actually see that what's been built up is a complex scenario that actually takes some money to support and maintain and build and license. And of course, it adds risk to reliability, as we've seen from time to time. But that's the old way. Microsoft has really come up with an architecture that's much more advanced and the kind of things enterprises want to build in. They've built in a way with ActiveSync, the ActiveSync protocol, where the iPhone can now work directly with the Exchange server to get you all the important corporate information in a more reliable, more affordable way. So how is that going to work? We're building an Exchange support right into the iPhone, so you get push email, you get push calendaring, you get push contacts, you get access to global address lists, and the ability to remote wipe it in the event you ever need to do that. And one of the best things about this is we're building this in to the applications customers know and love in the iPhone. We have great software applications for email. The same email application on the iPhone will now get your information directly from the Exchange server, pushed over the air. The same calendar that customers really love on the iPhone gets its information directly from the Exchange server. The same contact management built into the phone application on the iPhone that is so great gets its information directly from the Exchange server. And we're building that all into every iPhone. So this is a great way to solve all those requests for the best solution for Exchange support in a phone. And that's what it means to have Microsoft Exchange built into the iPhone. You know, enterprises have very complex environments, all different environments around the world. And so we've started to go out now and bring these new features into some enterprise network environments to test on site and see how it does. One company we've worked with, Nike, we have a great relationship with Nike and done many great projects with them. And they were kind enough to let us come on their site and start to test the iPhone in their enterprise environment with Exchange. And here's what they have to say about that test. Roland Panacker, their CIO, has said with support for Exchange, ActiveSync, in his new iPhone release, Apple's offering a plug-and-play enterprise solution. So they're seeing it, it's working now, starting to work with our tests on their site. It's real and it's exciting. And one other company we've taken on site and been working with them to see how it works in their environment is Disney. As you might know, we have an executive relationship with Disney, and we do a lot of great things together. They're a wonderful customer. And here's what they have to say about the iPhone and its features. Randy Brooks, SVP of IT at Disney, Apple's really done their homework addressing issues of security, manageability, and integration. We currently have hundreds of iPhone users and expect the demand to grow significantly with this release. And that's awesome. That's awesome. We love working with these customers, and we're both excited about what we have to offer. Because this is the feature set I showed you earlier. These are the features customers have asked for in enterprises to make the iPhone a big hit across companies and universities across this country and around the world. And I think when we release all these features, people are going to be blown away that the iPhone is the best mobile device ever in the enterprise. It's a killer device already for all of us with these breakthrough software features, and now it's addressing the needs of the enterprise as well with this next release.